So here we have the Mercedes-Benz C220. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a four-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then walk around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the boot, you can see that we've got plenty of space in there, along with the three individually folding rear seats should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's what we're seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the speedometer and fuel gauge, and on the right-hand side, the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. In the middle, you can see that we've got a digital readout for the speedometer displayed there. You can change that for various bits of information, including the total miles for the car, which are 95,713, and then various other bits of trip computer and car information. Above that, it will show you what gear this car is in. It's an automatic, so we are, of course, in park at the moment. If we back out to the steering wheel, the buttons I was using just a second ago are over here on the left. Over on the right-hand side, we have phone and stereo controls, and just behind the steering wheel, the minus and plus pedals so that you can change gear manually with this automatic gearbox. Over in the centre, we then have the main screen for the car. So this is where you can access your FM and DAB radio, which is the menu that we're on at the moment. You can do all of that using this dial just here and the buttons that surround it. So ultimately, you can use this to go back to your main menu. And up on here, you can then use the dial in question to take you through various different radio presets, etc. You can go back a page from there as well, all the way back to the main menu, where you can then use the dial to access things like your satellite navigation, for example, which is a really nice, clear color display. It's a very easy system to use. Working our way down from that, we then have the dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed from here. You can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed. All settings will show along the bottom of the screen temporarily as you make any adjustments. When you're happy with the settings, you can turn your air conditioning on and off from here, or hit auto. The car would then maintain the temperatures you've asked for by taking full control of the fan speed and direction of the air for you. Beneath that, we have your CD player. We then have two cup holders, plenty of storage, and a 12-volt charging socket as well. And then the controls that we went through just a moment ago, including the volume for the stereo. And this one turns off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. You can turn that system off from here. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.